Angel Reese. I think she had like a 25-15 performance. She's broke the record for the most double doubles as a rookie. They finally beat the Indiana Fever, Caitlin Clark and company. So they're actually two. Caitlin Clark is actually up 2-1 against her in the WNBA this year. So with that being said, man, is this performance by Angel Reese a big deal to you?
I 100% think it's a big deal. Given how much people were just kind of like talking hella, hella shit and stuff. I don't like that they keep making it about a race issue against Clayton Clark. Like there's a whole freaking team, you know? But I do feel like it is a big deal because it just kind of, I feel like what she did in that performance was just letting people know, like, I am just as good as Caitlyn, like, and letting y'all know that I'm just as good. I'm up here with her, you know. It's just reminding the people that don't forget about me, because we talked about before about people running with that narrative that Caitlin Clark was the face of the NBA, blah blah blah, and people were talking mess about her because she was, fucking up um as a new rookie. But I do feel like that just gives Angel like that that she needed to kind of like let people know, like, I'm here. You know what I mean? So I do feel like it's a big deal. That 100% feel like it's a big deal. She's a great player, and she showed the fuck out in that performance. Honestly.
Well, first of all, Caitlin Clark is the face of the NBA. Let's get
Why
that
do you
right.
want to be confrontational? You're gonna piss the people off again.
Wow. So what? What? So what's their problem? Because she is. What? First of all, like I said, Caitlin Clark is still the face of the NBA. The
You're right
numbers,
though. You're right because of what they're running with right
yeah,
now. They are running with Caitlin Clark and the numbers. Yeah.
the viewership, the
Yeah.
attendance.
Well,
This
what
it's
about the attendance for so I have a question for you. A lot of people were looking at the attendance at the recent game with Angel Reese versus the Indiana Fever. Do you feel like the attendance was because of Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark? Because I feel like
yes,
it was both,
yes,
100%.
yes.
Yeah.
But when Caitlin Clark plays against like a normal regular team, they have their best sellout attendance ever.
I see. Okay.
They're selling out more games right now than the freaking WNBA champions, the Aces. Las Vegas Aces, they went up. They sold out 9,000 a year last year, and they moved up to 10,000
Damn.
last year. Last year, the the Fever, I think they did about like I think they did 4,000. Then to this year, they did 16,000, 14 to
Yeah.
16,000. You tell me who moves
That's
the
fucking
needle.
crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't see you be knowing the numbers and shit. I don't be knowing the numbers like that. So when you be telling me,
And
I was like, oh yeah, take back what I
and
said.
I'll tell you this: as long as I've been part of the MBS platform, even with the guys when they do the MBS show with the sports show, we barely talk about women's basketball and the WNBA. This year alone, this is the most that we've ever talked about Caitlin Clark or even the WNBA in general. When it comes to this show, the MBS show, you name it, man. This is the
Yeah,
most that we ever talked about. And it goes for other media platforms also, man. So I
that's
feel
true.
like I feel like I feel like I think it was a big deal because obviously, you know, people is looking at Angel Reese like she was one of the ones. I'm not gonna say the reason why women's basketball was popular because of Caitlin Clark. It wasn't. It was when that hand to the face with Caitlin Clark and
Yeah,
Angel Reese played in the national title game. That's when it happened. That's when it elevated everybody.
yeah,
So and she's showing people that why she is one of them ones though, man. She was the seventh overall pick. She's
yeah,
saying, "Hey, you should have picked me number two."
yeah. That's what I'm
So
saying. She's making a stance on
and
that, like with like a
she's putting the numbers that support it right now. And on top of that, also she's actually the person that's playing with her, because the Sky they had 2 draft picks in the first round. Um, Camila Cardosa, she was a third round pick, and the
Mhm.
numbers ain't even close between Angel and Camila Cardosa. So yeah. Um,
Okay.
okay, let's go to one more topic regarding this. Is she your favorite right now to win Rookie of the Year? As of right now.
Um, After probably that performance, yeah. Uh, but definitely, it's gonna for sure either be Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark. You know,
Yeah, yeah. Well, you're definitely right about that.
yeah. But as of yeah, from seeing how she performed, the points she put up, just her overall aggressiveness and just being like that top, like reminding people she is really like a top dog. You know, the confidence really is what gets me to be like, damn, like she really is super passionate about what she does. You know what I mean? And a lot of people who are passionate about what they do end up showing the fuck out. So I do feel like, yeah, as of right now, I'll definitely see her as rookie of the year.
um, so it's a close race right now.
Yeah.
It's 1A, 1B right now. Like you can't go wrong if you say, "Hey, I got Caitlyn." You can't go wrong
If you say
if you
Angel
say that.
Reese.
But as of right now, I'm going with Caitlin Clark for
I
Rookie of the Year.
fucking knew you were.
This is the only good game that this is the most impressive game that she's had, and this is the first time that we've ever talked about it.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark has had numerous games. People's gonna use, hey, she turned the ball over. They were on a 4 game winning streak before they lost in that game. And that loss to the Sky, they they're idiots, man. I don't know who decided to drop that game plan when you were up 15 points. They should have been their fifth straight win.
Yeah.
But I think Caitlin's just more consistent. She's showing that she could do more than just shoot the ball, which she could still do that. She's distributing also. I think she's on the top leaders when it comes to assists. And you know what Angel does with the double double. Now, if Angel Reese could give me 2010, 2014, like these type of games more often,
Yeah. Like really
hey man,
consistent. Yeah.
hey man, I might want to change my mind, man. And as of right now, the Indiana Fever, who was the worst team in the NBA last season, they actually have a better record than the Chicago Sky. So that's why I got Caitlin Clark.
mm,
Yes,
okay.
Caitlin Clark is one of the reasons why the Fever is
I
where
can
they're
see
at.
that though. Well, we have said that before that she's a
Right,
really
right.
great fucking player. So, and they got to give her flowers for that. She's a great player at the end of the day. Period.
Yeah,
They keep trying to compare championships. Fuck all that. Let's look at the numbers. You know.
yeah.
So,
Wow, you got Angel Reese?
I really,
Damn.
really enjoyed watching her. I like I said, I like that she was a really, I don't know, just like her aggressiveness, her confidence. I love people who are really confident. You know. So just the game overall was really good, and I think if with that momentum, if she keeps that momentum going, she'll be able to put up all them points